2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Milwaukee is seeking, and they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Hyundai Hollis Jefferson out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday, the pass to Middleton, just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
McCollum passes to Covington. Back to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Covington with the bucket.
It's easy to admire Covington. Even when the defense gets rough with him, he stays with it.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Trying to get open is Lopez. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's McCollum. Nurkic finds Lillard. The 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Here's Covington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, this is the type of guy I like. From undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now, you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
Lillard outside. The pass to Nurkic. Over Lopez. A second chance effort, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Holiday. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
Middleton outside. Three-pointer. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Nurkic. Covington's got 6.
Oh, the quick feet of Covington. He excels at getting out there on the break and finding ways to capitalize.
Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Giannis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy that's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Lillard with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting...
But he stays with it. Back to Holiday. The feed to Lopez. Nurkic with the steal. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
You can't be nervous with the ball around Nurkic. When you are, he'll swipe it from you.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we'll be back with you. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he was asked about his goal.
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. Portis in the post. He's against Cantor. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Portis. Here's Simons. Pass to Jones. He kicks to Powell. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Simons missing. The Bucks shooting 40% from the field. Here's Connaughton. Guarded by Powell. Tucker the pass to Portis. Stolen by Cantor. And here again, the Trailblazers in transition. Up the court they go. And Jones slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. There's Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Simons the pass to Powell. Outside, Jones. Back to Powell. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for Portland. McCollum's checked in. Here is Forbes. He is guarded by McCollum. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Connaughton. Anthony with the defensive effort.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Powell for 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Passes to Simons. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Holiday looking over the floor. Double team on Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Simons the pass to Powell. The three-pointer no good. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Fires from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's Simons, guarded by Holiday. To the wing on the left. This one for three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
No good from Connaughton. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And staying with the play, Anthony.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. Over cancel. Portis can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Kicks to Holiday. Clock at 6. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
And here is Powell. And the pass to Simons. Lets it go from deep. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Oh, you're right. Going to the locker room, ask anyone on his team. He's not worried about statistics as much as he is about winning.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. And the shot goes in.
Such a smart offensive player. When McCollum sees these shots open up, he doesn't think twice about firing.
Outside Teague. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Lillard misses. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Pass to Nurkic. And here's McCollum. For 3. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Passes it to DiVincenzo. For the lead, Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 2 now for Milwaukee.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
It's McCollum on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. Covington wide open, he fires. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Teague. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Giannis has got 14.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
To the wing right side. Hollis Jefferson finds McCollum. Six to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You got to stay down with the pump fake. Once McCollum has you fooled, the rest is simple.
The first one falls. Milwaukee making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Cantor comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Carmelo Anthony in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Cantor pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
1:46 left here in the third quarter. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Portland leading. Here's Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 8 points for him.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Lillard against Holiday. And foul on the shots. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Portland making a change here. Giles checked in for Enes Kanter. Jones comes in for Robert Covington. Norman Powell's checked in for McCollum. And it's Simons in for Lillard. There's the pass to Connaughton. Dishes it to Giannis. From down low. And it's in off the backboard. Giannis has got 10 points in the quarter.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Pass to Connaughton. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Simons. 5 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here is Forbes. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Trailblazers lead. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And here are the Trailblazers now. 6-point lead. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Lillard against DiVincenzo. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard is capable of getting up to slam it home. You better keep him out of the paint. DiVincenzo passes to Portis.
He dishes it to Middleton. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Lillard against DiVincenzo. From the top of the key, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. Back to DiVincenzo. Deflects the pass. Down low. Here's Tucker. Nurkic with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Nurkic makes on the defensive end. Effective at reaching out and stifling shooters.
For the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Nurkic, and Norman Powell subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Now Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Cantor. Shoots over Portis. Cantor's shot is off. Bucks trail by 7. Now the Bucks moving it up. And it goes down 2 points.
And with the way T can move in the open floor, there's just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Powell. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Teague against Lillard. Buries it down low. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
When Lillard goes to work in the screen and roll, it's a beautiful thing. I mean, you pretty much pick your poison with him in these sets.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Connaughton. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Anthony. And Robert Covington subbed in for Jones. Lillard outside. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers.
His three-point shooting is an important part of this game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D high.
Here's Young. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Cantor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I got to appreciate how aggressive Cantor is on offense. I mean, it's what earns him trips to the line.
And Cantor drops them both. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Holiday with it. Cantor covering. Here's Young. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
1:14 left in the game. And Lillard kicks to Cantor. 6 to shoot. Steps back and shoots. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bucks trail by 8. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
DiVincenzo against Lillard. Up top, Covington. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Cantor trying to free himself up. Yes, that goes in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
The shot by Holiday, no good. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Lillard outside. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And so it's Portland winning this one. And in David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving in at the 2. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Lillard scanning the floor. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Lillard. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Lillard, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Well, I'll tell you, excellent job from Hollis Jefferson. This guy's so skilled at getting terrific position down low.
And Doris, with Rondé Hollis Jefferson, it's more than just stats. The guy is just so active when he's on the floor.
That's right, Greg. It's the hustle and the movement he plays with that are really the strengths. Only 6'6", but it feels like he can play above that size. Great energy guy to bring off the bench. And if you need him because of injuries or fill-in spots, he can start and be productive. Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just tremendous defense. Uses his length to alter that shot.
From outside the arc. Tips it, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 6.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now here's McCollum. Over Irving. There's Hollis Jefferson, and Jordan sends it back.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get it out of here.
It's good. Lillard's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Harden. At the elbow, Griffin. Back to Harden. On deep. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Here is Harden. Shoots over Covington. And too long on the shot.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Cantor's checked in for Portland. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And the Nets also making a change. Brownie's checked in for James Harden. Passes it to Cantor. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Portland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. And Robert Covington subbed in for Anthony. KD passes to Shamet. Durant against Covington. The pass to Claxton. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Covington. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lillard outside to the inside. Cuts off the pass. Pass to KD. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Nurkic. And now Covington running the floor all by himself.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
KD drives in. And then Durant with the dunk.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Brown against McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Bucket is good.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility, and boy, he can strike at any time.
And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And again. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in the point guard. Here's Simons. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Simons surveying the D. Out to Anthony. Over Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Here's Simons, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Jones. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Simons. The dish to Powell. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Powell. And no good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. That's tipped. Stolen by Kanter. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Anthony. Finished off the break. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
Durant down low. Working on Jones. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Kanter. And now Portland on the break. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Powell. The pass to Simons. Second shot opportunity. McCollum against Brown. Clock at 6.
I love that Kanter will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Outside Durant. And finished off by KD.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's McCollum. Out to Anthony. Beyond the arc. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 7. Claxton the pass to KD. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Kanter. McCollum kicks to Jones. Here's Simons. Feeds it to Carmelo. Shoots. No good there off the double clutch.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Durant down low. Defended by Jones. Green left side. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
McCollum left side. Outside Anthony. Takes a three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, I love the attitude of Cantor. He is relentless on the offensive glass. How about that throw down?
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to KD. The kick out to Brown. Lets it go. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
They kick it out to Green, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Five seconds left now here in the second. Lillard fires away from way outside. Portland no good that time either. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He had 10 points and 2 assists. And that does it for our half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Here's Lillard following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Lillard outside. McCollum right side. Good on the 13-footer. McCollum's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Shoots from 14. Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Lillard finds McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Irving after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And he gets it to go.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Harden. They grab their own miss. A shot off that time. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Lillard. Hollis Jefferson, good. Hollis Jefferson's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Anthony. Robert Covington's checked in for Jones. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
KD drives in. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Durant. Launches a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 12 points for him.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
Here's Lillard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Claxton, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hollis-Jefferson passes to McCollum. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. No good off the front iron. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Jones. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Drills it from outside.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Harden scanning the floor. On the wing, Irving puts one up from 19. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Here's Simons. At the top of the key, Powell. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Powell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. Jones against Irving. Over Jones. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Nets making a switch here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Durant comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Landry Shamet subbed in for James Harden. KD against Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Enes Kanter.
I think Kevin Durant has proven he's all about winning. He's going to do whatever it takes. This guy is a gamer. He can meet the biggest moments, and he's willing to grind. I just love watching this guy go.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. Now, here's Lillard. He's covered by Shamet. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Bobs it up for Kanter. But they get it back. Pass to Lillard. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Trailblazers leading by 12. From deep. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Boy, I love seeing Kanter distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Outside, KD. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
No good on that one for the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Kanter. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Anthony. And Robert Covington subbed in for Jones. And then for Brooklyn, Harris is checked in for Green. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Landry Shamet. Lillard the pass to Covington. Nurkic with it. Over in the corner, Lillard. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Harris keeps it alive and staying with the play, Irving.
Some of the best point guards are sneaky good rebounders. Kyrie doing work on the glass right there.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jordan's checked in. The 19-foot shot. That one wide left.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Passes to Cannon. It's Powell on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Trailblazers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Lillard.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Irving against Powell. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on. The activity in front of the Brooklyn. And it.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Nets, you've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And it's Durant with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. Inside. It's tipped. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Middleton for 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Harden the pass to Harris. Outside, KD. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Middleton looking it over. Got it from 16 feet. He's got 5.
Well, I like the fact that Middleton takes advantage of the mid-range jump shot. When he gets room to pull the trigger from there, he's taking it, and he's almost automatic.
Now, here is Irving. Down low. Jordan the pass to Irving. Count it.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Double team on Holiday. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now, here is Harden. Outside for KD. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:50 left in the first. Here's Tucker, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 5.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kevin Durant. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Now, here's Shamet. That misses off the backboard. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Tucker. Here's the three. Green with the rebound. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. A three ball. Unable to get that one.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Tucker the pass to Portis. That ties it up.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Outside Griffin. Back to Shamet. Out to the wing. Here's Luwawu. Oh, Griffin in position. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at him.
On the court for the Bucks. They've got Portis. Holiday out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the two-guard position. Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Tucker. Uses both hands to slam it down.
A difficult cover on the break. Tucker can beat you both squaring up and at the rim.
And here's Harden. Out to Harris. Takes the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. No good from Connaughton. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Harris inside. Feeds to Griffin. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Now Harden, after the missed 3 from Bobby Portis. The shot's good from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Jeff Green is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Now, here's Green, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Griffin over to the left wing. Tries again. It doesn't go for him. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Now here's Johnson. Right side, Green. Pass to Luwawu.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now here's Brown. They kick it out to Green. on the wing Brown. Griffin down low. Lopez covering. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Holiday against Harden. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded closely. And a wide open look for Portis. Hits from the high post. Portis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Love when Harden uses that great leaping ability to finish with power.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. He kicks it to Middleton. Over Harris. Milwaukee the rebound. Outside Holiday. Goes back up. Jordan with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game here. Free throw, good, Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Harris against Middleton. Over Harris. And again, the Bucks miss. And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Jordan. For the lead, Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Nets trail by 3. Harden with it. We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Harden the pass to Harris. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Harris. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Middleton with it. Picked up by Harris. And it's Giannis missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to KD. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 7. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Jordan gets it to go.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Holiday against Harden. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Harris. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Forbes checked in. Now here's Middleton. He has 5. Offensive rebound. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jordan. Lopez with the block.
Okay, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And a wide open look for Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 6. Teague deciding where to go with it. Connaughton passes to Portis. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Portis has got 8.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Luwawu. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And there's the feed to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And that one is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Over to the wing. It's stolen by Brown. Finished off the break. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now Teague. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Portis. Over Griffin. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. And it's Nora in at the 3 slot. It's deflected. 6 on the shot clock. Connaughton. The rebound by KD. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Bucks leading by 6. The pass to Connaughton. Now here's Portis. The dish now to Teague. Back to Portis. Teague against Irving. Teague can't hit. The net shooting 41% for the game. Harris, right side. Left side, Griffin. Shoots over Portis. Green inside, guarded by Tucker, and it's Green missing. Green's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Connaughton, and the Bucks miss again.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
It's 2-on-1. Teague with a clean look. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nets trail by 6. Left side, Irving. Griffin kicks to Durant. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And Griffin stays with it.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score. Attacking that offensive glass.
Now here's Teague. Back to Connaughton.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Green. Now, here is Harden. Here's Jordan. And foul on the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Durant finds Jordan. KD looking around. Harden outside to tie it up. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Harden outside. The jump hook. Bank shot. No good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. 50 seconds left to play here in the 4th. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. No good from Jordan.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Outside Holiday. To the inside. Middleton the pass to Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. It's a hand on it, and staying with the play, Middleton.
Boy, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points a bonus.
Holiday looking over the floor. And so the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.